what is consumer value? What is that thing that you can really say it is consumer value? What does it really mean beyond sales, market share, and advertising? What is that thing that is consumer value?
A very interesting question, and I'm going to approach it from the psychological, angle. The consumer value is a commercial relationship, between consumer and the brand. I've said, in fact, you can even say commercial contracts, but the contract is psychological because there is no written, agreement. So, but I know that. So I'm buying. So
the written agreement is the promise made by the brand owner.
Yes. No. See, they didn't come, you didn't sign any contract with the brand owner. Okay. You understand? But me, I know that if I get this product, because of what they have communicated, right? I know that it will solve or it will, it will satisfy my need for buying that product. So it is a psychological, expectation. So when it's not met, you feel disappointed. So consumer value is a very, very interesting aspect in marketing. You understand? And so much so because we know that for any business, the purpose of any business is to create and keep customer.
Meet a satisfaction.
Is to, of course, as you are retaining to feed it, you understand? So you are retaining the customer. So one thing is to create a product. One thing is to have repeated sales. You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. So that will now, it will save your marketing budget and all of that, especially if the expectations are met.